as I'm watching BMF, I'm still thinking Raising Kanan. But, hey, it's all under 50 Cent's umbrella, so either way, 50, you win. Alright, y'all, so Raising Kanan is in the books, season 1, and me and Cousin China just reviewed that earlier today, so check out the live stream replay from earlier for Raising Kanan season 1. We did an episode 10 recap, plus just a recap of the whole season. I feel like I probably should have waited a little bit to digest Raising Kanan and, you know what I'm saying, kind of get that out of my system a little bit, because I went right from that to BMF, alright? And this is almost like when you, let's say this is back in the day, you know, you go to the video store and you rent Lost Boys and you rent Near Dark. 2 bomb-ass vampire movies, right? But, okay, now let's say Lost Boys and Fright Night. Okay, you rent Fright Night, you rent Lost Boys. You watch Lost Boys first. Now you got the Fright Night, but Lost Boys was so good, and now, okay, we have another vampire movie, but Lost Boys was so good, I'm still thinking about that movie while I'm watching that. And that's what happened with BMF. You know, so by next week, I should be more invested in this show than what I am. But mind you, the show's actually, okay, the show's good so far, all right? The first episode I thought was a strong opening for a show. It's just that I just got through watching a drug tale, okay, about, you know, drug dealers. Prior to that, I watched another show about drug dealers, which is Godfather Harlem. Prior to that, I watched another drug dealer show called Snowfall, okay? So I'm like, am I getting dope boyed out here? Like, I feel like I don't watch so many shows about the dope game that I almost feel like I could be in the dope game. I feel like I know the game as far as cooking the dope, selling the dope, distributing the dope, the lingo and everything. Of course, I ain't gonna do this shit. I ain't got the heart for it, you know, or you know, I ain't got the balls for that kind of stuff, but that shit ain't hot enough yet. But yeah, so BMF is the loosely based true story of the BMF, led by Big Meech. Okay, and I didn't know that Lil Meech, his son, is actually playing his father on the show, along with the brother T. You know what I'm saying? And just, it's another coming of age, rags to riches story. Okay, Scarface-esque, where these 2 brothers, they grew up poor. You know, their father was a working class man. You know, the mother held the household down. You know, they come from a 2-family home. 2-parent household, father in the home, but they're poor. You know, it's so bad to where they have no more milk, so one brother has to use the old milk from the other brother's cereal bowl. That's how poor they are. By the time they get to high school, now they're making their own money. Then the dope game, they're in a crew called, almost that 50 Cent crew. The 50, Jesus, I gotta go back and watch it again. The 50-something crew, where they sell their bags of dope for $50. That's their trademark. So they have a rival gang, which I forgot the name of that gang. Trust me, by week 2 or 3, I should be able to get this now. They have a rival gang that they're kind of beefing with. And in the midst of all this, an triple OG just gets out of prison named Lamar. I do remember that. And Lamar is out, but he's institutionalized, and he wants to claim back what was his. And so now we go into, okay, where's Lamar gonna fit into all this? But he already has a problem with Meech, because Meech is fucking his old bitch that he fucked with before he went to prison. Now this is a problem, all right? So this is nothing new as far as what I've seen, but I do like the direction. Even the way the show is shot, it has like a vintage, like 80s look or whatever. Of course, the soundtrack is good. The costumes, you know, the suits and stuff, it has a feel of the 80s. Doesn't exactly say which, like, 80 what. It just says somewhere in the 80s, somewhere along those lines. I guess they want to really have it loosely based off of this shit, even though in the disclaimer it says, you know, this is loosely based on real events, but a lot of this shit probably did happen, okay? So yeah, so these 2 brothers are in the game. They're coming up under your boy Avon. I don't know the name of the character on this show, but I just remember him as Avon, you know, Wood Harris. They're coming up under him, you know, but this is like a Frank Lopez, Tony Montana situation where the Wood Harris character, he kind of likes things the way they are, you know what I'm saying? He's leveled off, you know what I'm saying? He's making good money, but he wants to stay in that spot. Meech and his brother are like, no, listen, the dope that you're giving us, we can move this shit fast. We need to re-up. And he's like, nah, just chill, you know, just Just take what I give you and just chill. They're like, nah, fuck this, man. We need to get our own stuff. We need to be our own people, our own bosses. And being that we came up under him, we're going to make him rich too, but we need to do our own thing. We're going to be kings of this shit. So, an ambitious, like I said, Scarface-esque story, but based off of Big Meech, you know what I'm saying, who Rick Ross used to rap about a lot back in the day. So, that's pretty much this episode in a nutshell. And of course, you know, the father, he doesn't like the fact that, you know, his son is in the game, even though both of them are in the game. But I guess because the younger brother T, being that he's the smart one, you know, the father doesn't suspect, you know, the stuff that he's doing. But with Meech, it's like, nah, nigga, you a bad apple, you know, you a bad seed, and you're gonna rub off on my other son, and not knowing the other son is just as bad. Like the whole gun situation, you know, he brought the gun, the younger son, T, brought the gun into the house, and Meech is like, yo, get that shit up out of here, but then the mother finds it, they all blame him. So, listen, being the oldest, I understand. You know, the oldest always gets it the hardest, the baby gets it the least, you know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. So, I think this is a show that I'm actually going to get into, but like, I just got off of Raising Kanan, and Raising Kanan is such a great fucking show to me. Now, me and my cousin did a live on this, and my cousin wasn't as enthused as I was about it, you know, but then again, she's a Florida girl, you know, she can't appreciate, you know, New York stuff, so, you know, whatever. But to me, it was such a good show, even though the finale was kind of, but I enjoyed it overall. I gave it an A. But then to jump from that to now this, it's like I'm starting over again. But as I'm watching BMF, I'm still thinking Raising Kanan. But, hey, it's all under 50 Cent's umbrella, so either way, 50, you win. And I believe this is a passion project for 52. He's been talking about doing this show for a while, and now here it is. So I know he's a proud papa. You know, he's on the gravy train with biscuit wheels right now, man. Green Light Gang. You know, he's putting all these shows out, and all of them are successful. Even Book 2, Ghost, which I refuse to watch because I don't fuck with Tariq. But dude's on a streak, and I will be tuning in next week, and the week after that, and the week after that. And hopefully by next week or week 3, I can really, you know, get Raising Kanan out of my system and really focus on this now. But for an opening episode, I thought it was dope. You know, Tasha Smith, you know, also known as Tasha Hood, she directed this. I don't know if this is her first time directing, but I thought she did a good job directing. She got some good performances out of her characters and a lot of the shot choices and everything. You know what I'm saying? This really looks like some gangster shit that I'm going to enjoy. So, that's it and that's all. What did you guys think about BMF? Have you watched it? Let me know what you thought about it. Comment freely below. If you like and dig this content, hit that like and subscribe. Notification bell in the corner. This is Rashad G signing out. See you in the next video.